niobium or thermium. But the only way we're gonna get those is if we get off this planet. Which, you know, again, takes some doing. Totally within the realm of possibilities, but takes some doing. Alternatively, we could just YOLO it and say, well, it's a serviceable machine. We run it until it breaks and then repair it. Which is, you know, not an ideal way to run a machine. But also not the worst way we run a machine. Let's just do it like this. Okay, this is gonna be an excellent source of power. It's also gonna produce polluted water, which we don't have a good place to store, you know? Okay, and here we need to continue building this thing, our little water storage thing, bucket. Please don't get caught inside, please don't get caught inside, please don't get caught inside, please don't, no. Turner! Jesus. At the end of your shift too, well, you brought this upon yourself. Fine. I'll give you a ladder up. But you're sleeping there for tonight, because I don't want another yellow alert. You can say, why are you there? Why are you? Oh, that's right. More beds. We need to start fixing this whole bed situation. Now but a good time for making beds. This can also go. We don't need that here anymore. Is this mess hall? Yes. It's not a great hall. Why is it not a great hall? Maximum size 120. Wait, we could have made it bigger. We could have made it bigger. Just needed to be a great hall instead of a mess hall. Maximum decor, recreational building. Okay, so we need like a painting in here. Do we have painting tech yet? Is painting tech a thing? No. Renaissance art. Sounds fancy. Okay, let's get this whole thing built. And move this up here. Connect up the power supply. With this. More blossom seeds. Thank you very much. Don't mind if I do. This can probably just go. Have we done all the polluted dirt? No. There is a metric buttload of it. Right up here. Let's move the composts up here where it's being produced. So we don't have to have them down here, stinking up the joint. Ah! Showers got built. Nice. Okay, this needs to all be priority level 5. Okay, so now that we found this thing, because this is where natural gas is gonna be produced, this is a natural area to put the refiner things. Whatchamacallit? Hello? Fertilizer synthesizers. Yes. I don't know how many we're gonna need. Let's make like, I don't know, 3. Boom. Nailed it. So these are going to produce fertilizer. We will have an automatic shipping system to get this out of here eventually. It is going to be enclosed for heat reasons. And here I'm going to build my patented automatic lavametronic airlock. Why am I not building that over here? Because it's not completely sealed. Actually, it's gonna be good enough because we rarely need to go in here, and it's so much simpler than this. Yeah, do the simple thing. I'm not just do the simple thing. Ooh, also, do we have thermal shift plates? Oh, we do. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so just remove everything you just built, dupes. Remove everything you just built. Okay, so over here. Oh, gee, do I remember how to do this? We need 2 weight plates. You need 3 doors. I believe it's and not buffer filter question mark. So I know this is a little bit hard to read, but these pressure plates activate when the doors are closed. So the whole idea here is that when both doors are closed, or when we enter the state that either door has just closed, meaning or both doors are, wow, words are hard. Hold on. On the positive edge that both doors are closed, meaning they have been either of the doors has been open, and then they're both closed, we will create a short pulse that will close the middle door and then open it. That means that any gas that was in the middle door is crushed and destroyed by this door, creating a vacuum seal. So when a dupe passes through, both of these doors are going to close, and then after some delay, this middle door is going to create a vacuum in between, so that no heat will transfer out of here. It's basically an automatic airlock. It's not airtight because during the time that the dupe passes through, gas or heat could transfer. But it's rare enough that they need to go in here that this should just keep like 99.9% of the heat out. Ooh, okay, so then I want to do the same thing here, with the exception that there's gonna be steam here. Because there's gonna be high pressure, it's gonna be forced out. And what I want to prevent is that the steam escapes out of here as steam form. So I want any steam that escapes to be quickly condensed. Do we have can we make an aluminum ore? Shift plates. these shift plates are going to very quickly transfer heat into the escaping gas and convert it to liquid. That's gonna pool down here. And then we will have a pump, a tiny pump down here that's gonna pick up the liquid and send it back in. The need to go in here should be rare enough that the few times that this happens shouldn't be a big deal. Trademark. We'll also have a final door here, just in case, you know, steam. Some heat leaking out when we go in is okay as long as we don't have hot steam coming out, because that's just gonna cook everything. Okay, is this dig happening? Yep. How are we doing for power? We have a fair amount of coal. Oxygen is good. Oh, look at this, it's all cleared out. Ain't that the thing of beauty? Alright. Are these consuming water now? Yes, a tiny bit. A teeny tiny bit. Also, in here we're gonna have to control the temperature. So we're gonna have to also be able to access the sides here to build various pumps and whatnot, so we're gonna just make sure we have access. We need to also be able to clear out all of this stuff. That's gonna be dug. It's gonna be, I think one pump is enough. At least for now. We can add another one later. Gonna have enough automation to not make it just pull ridiculously low amounts. We're gonna need to bring hot water in for these things. Not hot, but polluted water. Yeah, okay. But that's a big project for once this is done. But yeah, we don't have the metal, so we're kind of hoping to get gold amalgam from the printing pod. That is something that can happen, although unlikely. So what realistically is the plan B? Can we build this out of a refined metal? No, we don't even have a refined metal that would be would be sufficient. These are made of copper. That's not gonna help. This is tricky. I'm just like hoping against all hope that there's a slime biome where we can find what we need. Also, how hot is this place? Not extremely, actually. This is a copper volcano. Oh boy. Oh boy. Speaking of heat sources, this volcano spews out molten copper at 7 kilograms a second at just a casual 2,226.9 degrees.
Nice.
It's hot. That is hot. That is so hot that getting the heat out of that without destroying things is gonna be tricky. That's gonna be a project for... That's gonna be a problem for future Emily. Select metal ore. Is that just because we don't have refined metals? No. At least refined aluminium should show up here if we could build it from it. But we can't. How hot does the steam need to be for it to work? We can go up to 125. I don't think it says that it's gonna tell us. Building power deprecated. Excuse me? Excuse you? This building has been deprecated and cannot be built. Dupes. Missing or fight? What? What? No! 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 Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. Are you telling me we've done all of this? I've been waffling on about this for nothing? Spending all this effort for nothing? Glenn likes electrical engineer. I do not believe you, game. Why would you have it in the menu if it's deprecated? Why? Can we have an electrical engineer? Can we? Do we have anybody who's got a passion for electrical engineering? Anyone? Leo. Okay, boom, boom, and... Okay, boom. And boom. And a boom. Yep. Can this actually be built? Is this a thing we can do? Okay, let's keep an eye on Leo, see what he's up to. Oh, we can build it. Okay. You're a lying game that lies. Telling me I can't do it. Still doesn't solve the whole problem with the heat extraction though. I mean, it would, like, if this was removed from the game, we have no way of disposing of heat other than to put it into some medium that we then like just throw into the emptiness of space. Oh, right, we're gonna need to put a vacuum. We're gonna need to put a vacuum in here. So we're gonna have to... Ah, shnikes, this ain't gonna work. This ain't gonna work, chat. Oh, Jesus, I used to have a design for this. Alright, well, at any rate, we do not have the materials necessary for this. Which is gonna be an issue. Also, let's disable this pump for right now. So we don't pull anything out of it, and then let's put some water here, and we're gonna let this water just purify itself from germs, because I think if we have a smaller amount of it, it's gonna go faster. Look at our food supply. Oh, we're actually doing great. Actually doing good on food. So I'm gonna disable. Oh, hello. Disable auto harvest on half the bottom row, just to see if these will be enough to keep us alive. Okay. So let's big picture here for a moment. So the reason we wanted to build this thing is power and cooling. This thing puts out water at a temperature of 30 C, which is not super like conveniently cool for a lot of things. It's borderline, but we can sink a fair amount of heat into it. And also we do have a cold biome over here that we could use as a heat sink if we actually need to cool something down. So maybe this isn't necessary right now. If we instead build this thing, we get a way to consume some water. We get a fair amount of power. Maybe even enough to get us into space, where we can get the materials to build this thing. Yeah, so maybe we need to shift focus here, and instead of building this doohickey, we need to get to space. Space! Okay. Okay, let's get to space. We are probably going to want a fair amount of gas storage here. Yeah, let's build storage underneath. Let's make like a nice array of tanks. Yeah, I like how this is lining up. That means this should instead plug into all of these. Yeah, I like that. With a large amount of buffer space. So I've learned this the hard way. You want your fuel pre-pumped and ready to go, so that if you mess something up and you somehow run out of juice to run this gas pump, at least you can still keep your generators running with the pressure in the gas reservoirs. A little bit of a problem is gonna be that when we get in here, it's gonna be rough. It's a high pressure, reasonably cold. It's gonna leak out everywhere. Maybe we want to get exosuits before we go in there. What do we need to get exosuits? Yeah, do want. Ooh, and also, what I also do want is to, unfortunately end the stream. Yeah, work tomorrow, bedtime, all of that fun stuff. Chat, it has been fantastic to be back in Oxygen Not Included. I love this game so much, spent so much time in it, and I look forward to continuing this with you all on Thursday, hopefully, all things going well. But yeah, that's all I have time for y'all tonight. So if you're new around these parts, we stream variety Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday from 8 p.m. CET. That is 2 p.m. Eastern if you're in the Americas. Wow, America. I can't talk. If you are in the Americas. And any and all deviations to that schedule are announced on the Discord server, which you can find in all the usual places. And yeah, hope to see y'all again in the next one. Bye.